And a warm traditional Sri Lankan welcome accorded to a couple of very special people. And now we'll be inviting them to light these floating candles that you see in front of you. We would like to very warmly invite our chief guest this evening, the Honorable Patali Champika Ranavaka, the Minister of Megapolis and Western Development, and also the other special guests that we would like to very warmly invite. The Honorable H.M. Fauzi, Minister of Social Integration, the Honorable Lakshman Yapa Abewardana, State Minister of Finance, the Honorable Mahinda Amaravira, Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. We also would like to invite Mr. A.M.D.U. Basnayaka, Secretary to the Ministry of Water Resources. We also invite Mr. Lalit Veeratunga, the former Secretary to the President, and also we invite Madam M.H.N. Vikamaratna, the Chairperson of the Vikamaratna Group of Companies, Mr. Ravi Kriplani, the Chairman, Joint Men Trading Company, Dubai. We also invite Mr. Hemasiri Fernando, Chairman of the People's Bank, if you're present, Mr. D.M. Gunasekar, General Manager of Bank of Ceylon, Mr. Sunil Tilakavardhana, Chairman of Tilakavardhana Group of Companies, and also Mr. P. Kodikara, representing South City Private Limited, Nugegoda. We also would like to invite Mr. Gary Mothani from Sonashi, Hong Kong as well. invite Mr. Gotabe Jayaratne, the Secretary of the Ministry of Labour, and Mr. Ariyaratne Hevage, the Chairman of the Finance Commission as well. We also invite Mr. Amal Padmasiri, Secretary to the Ministry of Local Government and Provincial Councils. Well, in the midst of your very busy schedules, you're here because you consider this event as a special, important event, and that's why you are here. We are very thankful, and it is indeed very important because Sri Lankan the consumers of Sri Lanka are going to be treated to something extraordinary, something world-class. And let's see how this happens as we divulge all these in this very special evening in the company of people near and dear to Wickramaratne Group of Companies. So, thanking you once again for your presence, we'd like to begin by singing our national anthem. So, we would like you to kindly rise for the national anthem of Sri Lanka. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's in fact not the money that you have in your pocket or your bank account that matters so much. It is actually the passion and the willpower and the determination that you have within you is what matters most to do something, because money, success, and prestige will follow. And well, a fine example is the founder of Wickramaratne Group of Companies. And when he founded, it was just Wickramaratnes, and now it's a huge conglomerate, as you know. And the founder, the late David Wickramaratne, was also just like that. Just a few pennies in his pocket from deep down south of Sri Lanka, moving into Colombo, not knowing how to get about things, but definitely having the vision, the passion, and the determination to be a successful entrepreneur. And the rest is history. And the success that we all enjoy and that we all see and experience as people near and dear to Wickramaratne Group of Companies is his vision and the seed that he sowed way back in 1965. So we're now going to spend a few moments in paying gratitude or honoring him, the late David Wickramaratne, the founder of Wickramaratnes and also the Wickramaratne Group of Companies. And also, we spend these few moments in silence remembering the other members of the Wickramaratne Group of Companies who are no longer in the land of living. And also, during these moments of silence, we're going to remember a couple of people who have sacrificed their lives, because we can now talk about business development, all that, but earlier we couldn't have spoken properly about these things because we didn't have peace in Sri Lanka. So there are many people who've laid down their lives to protect the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Sri Lanka, very particularly our war heroes. So remembering all these people, we would like you, ladies and gentlemen, to rise from the audience and observe a few moments of silence. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Thank you. Well, it is indeed a great celebration that we are going to experience this evening or tonight. And before we come to what we're going to launch or witness this evening, we're going to once again take you back to 1965, the inauguration or the inception of Wickramaratne Group of Companies, starting off with a company named Wickramaratnes. And today, a hugely diversified conglomerate, very, very successful, diversified conglomerate with an island-wide network moving into areas like trade, supplying, distribution, agriculture, import and export, and also moving into the construction field as well. And well, the ambitions are even greater in the future. And now we're going to invite a gentleman that you know very well, and he's going to, in fact, welcome you to this great evening. And we would like to take this opportunity in inviting the Managing Director of the Wickramaratne Group of Companies, Mr. Madura Wickramaratne. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please welcome on stage Mr. Madura Wickramaratne.
Good evening to everyone. It gives me a great pleasure to extend you all a very warm welcome on behalf of the Wickramaratne Group of Companies. At the time of our subsidiary company, Wickramaratne Trades Private Limited, it's unveiling the new Wicks Sonashi product, range marking another milestone in our group, together with the opening of their modern showroom at 231 Dam Street, Colombo 12. Sonashi is a globally renowned brand name holding a reputation extending over 25 years. We take great pleasure in introducing this well-known brand to the Sri Lankan households. At this significant moment, it is our duty to commemorate the founder of the company, my father, late Mr. David Wickramaratne, who had the vision to establish this company as far back in 1965. In a very small way, and thereafter my brother, late Mr. Neville Rohan Wickramaratne, who took over the reins and as managing director, brought it to great heights. We are indebted to them all their efforts forever. First of all, we welcome our chief guest, Honorable Partli Champika Ranawaka, Minister of Megapolis and Western Development, Honorable H.M. Fauci, Minister of Social Integration, Honorable Lakshman Nyapa Abeywadana, State Minister of Finance, Honorable Mahinda Amaravira, Minister of Fisheries, and all the secretaries to the ministries, former Secretary to the President, Mr. Lalit Veeratunga, Mr. Ariratna Hevage, Chairman, Finance Commission, for being here today, taking time off from their busy schedules. Sir, we consider your presence here today as a great honor bestowed on us. I wish to welcome our beloved mother, Chairperson of the Wickramaratne Group, Mrs. Nanda Wickramaratne, who has always been a tower of strength to all of us. It is with great pleasure we welcome our dearest uncle, former Secretary to the Ministry of Labour and later Secretary to the Senior Ministers, and presently the Chairman, Employees Trust Fund, Mr. Mahinda Madiheva. If not for his eternal guidance, we wouldn't have come this far. We welcome General Manager, Bank of Ceylon, Mr. D.M. Gunasekara, along with the officials representing Sampath and other banks. I welcome the Deputy Chairman of Wickramaratne Group, my brother, Mr. Chandana Wickramaratne, whom I always look for his visionary in making decisions, and my sisters in the Board of Directors of Wickramaratne Group. We would like to welcome Mr. Ravi Kriplani, Chairman, Joint Venture Trading Company Dubai, Mr. Gary Matani, Managing Director, Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, Mr. Naveen Matani, Managing Director, Sonashi Electronic Private Limited, Chennai, and Mr. Rishi Matani from Sonashi, Hong Kong. We welcome our dealers who are here today to witness this occasion from all parts of the island, members of the staff of the Wickramaratne Group, and all other distinguished guests and well-wishers. I hope you all will have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
It is very, very encouraging to note the high business ethics and integrity that the late David Wickramaratne possessed being transferred to the next generation. And here we see the next generation of the Wickramaratnes taking over and growing this company into a huge conglomerate and taking it from strength to strength. We say a big thank you to Mr. Madhura Wickramaratne, the Managing Director of Wickramaratne Group of Companies. And also, whilst welcoming all of you, he also gave you a clue as to what's going to happen tonight, because the Wickramaratne Group of Companies is going to join hands with a world-renowned brand, which is Sonashi. And what exactly is going to happen, we'll find out in a moment. But right now, we are going to take you down memory lane and to see the birth of Wickramaratne Group of Companies. So we have a short documentary of the Wickramaratne Group of Companies. The story of a journey of success. The Wickramaratne Group of Companies. Many years ago, a man from the south of Sri Lanka ventured to take on new challenges in the big city of Colombo. It had its own harder beginnings and tales of hardships. He was the late Mr. David Wickramaratne, the founder of an organization which has now reached its highest level of prestige. He came to Colombo with a few coppers in his pocket in the year 1947 and joined his uncle, the late Mr. H.G.P. Matthias Silva, as his assistant at the St. John's Vegetable Market. He, along with two friends, later on started the Janatha Suppliers Partnership, which included the Janatha Restaurant in the year 1960. later, he commenced his own business under the name Wickramaratne's in the year 1965 at Gasworks Street, presently the Bodhiraja Mawata, at the heart of Colombo, where the business activities are centrally located. The group has evolved into a family concern of a conglomerate with a strong commitment towards its suppliers and partners, including the Sri Lankan Armed Forces, the Ministry of Health and the Department of Prisons, etc. Since its inception, the group has gained and maintained a reputation of providing quality service that extends beyond the expectations of its clients. As a family-run hands-on operation, the ethic of needing to run an extra mile has been passed down through the generations. With such strong work ethic and proven reliability, the group has secured many long-term contracts that have placed it on its current trajectory of achieving significant year-to-year growth. Today, the group has a network of branches throughout the island, including a branch located in the Jaffna Peninsula, accomplished with most modern facilities. The company also owns 27 properties in prime locations scattered through the island and has a turnover of tens of billions of rupees. At the Wickramaratne Group, employees are seen as the key to the organization's success. Its directors understand the importance of caring for those who work for them and are looked after in all their basic needs. An environment of openness fostered at all of the group's subsidiaries, and employees are encouraged to seek the assistance of their managers in times of need. This extends to be in both on professional or at personal level. From being a humble supplier of food items, today the enterprise has grown to be a large group with many subsidiaries. Wickramaratne Distributors Private Limited. In 1987, Wickramaratne's was awarded a significant distributor dealership with CTC, a reputed business entity, and the first branch of Wickramaratne Distributors was set up at Panadura to handle this venture. Now, we have expanded our network of branches covering the entire southern region. Wickramaratne Trades Private Limited. The trading part of the group imports household items for sale on wholesale and retail basis to the consumers and business markets. This subsidiary, established in 1989, offers an extensive range of products to the consumer market with their head office and the showroom located in Colombo. Relaunching its showroom in Petta, Wickramaratne Trades Private Limited introduces the world-renowned Sonashi range of household appliances in the presence of Mr. Ravi Kriplani, Chairman Sonashi Dubai, Ms. Gary Methani, the Managing Director Sonashi Limited Hong Kong, and Mr. Naveen Methani, Managing Director Sonashi Electronics Private Limited Chennai. Wickramaratne Developers Private Limited. The real estate development initiative of the group shows how Wickramaratne has ventured into developing new markets to seek out profits, applying their business expertise. Currently, the company is constructing an office and a showroom complex for lease. Wickramaratne Sisilco Private Limited. When Mr. David Wickramaratne founded the group in the 1960s, he rented cold storage facilities so that he could preserve and provide frozen foods to his customers. Today, the group has the Sisilco as a subsidiary, providing cold room facilities to many customers. Sisilco is one of the largest state-of-the-art cold room facilities in the South Asian region and operates as a significant profit-generating business. Development of agriculture. In the field of agriculture, the company owns coconut plantations in Kurunagala and Homagama at present. The company is in the process of establishing mass-scale agricultural projects in the north and east of Sri Lanka, with the assistance from the state for the development of agriculture and also to provide employment opportunities for the rural folk in those areas. In addition to all that, we purchase a large volume of crops from farmers island-wide, offering them the best prices. Wickramaratne Logistics Private Limited. This establishment is responsible for distributing products of Unilever in the Metro Colombo area of Sri Lanka. This is a testament to the company's ability to work with large multinational partners. The distribution center of the company is located in Maharagama, a suburb of Colombo. Our vision:
seek excellence in all we do to make winners of our customers, our people, and our nation. Our mission: to give our all to be the most sought-after logistics and trading group in Sri Lanka. We are always committed to carry forward this success story.
What a great success story. Come on, that deserves a big round of applause. What a great success story. Truly a fine example to all corporates and businesses of Sri Lanka. And from those humble beginnings, you can see the growth and also you can see the success that has been achieved by the Wickramaratne group of companies. And are they going to stop there? No, they are not. That's why you are here, because we're now getting ready to announce another giant step forward that Wickramaratne group of companies is going to take. And this is together, this is joining hands with a world-renowned brand and a world-renowned name that is synonymous when it comes to household appliances. And that is a name that definitely turns on your lifestyle, and that is Sonashi. And joining hands with Sonashi, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to see the launch of Wicks Sonashi in Sri Lanka. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, the launch of Wicks Sonashi. Have a look at the screen. So let's bring down the whole lights like before, and let's get ready for the launch. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, turning on your lifestyle. And this is a great combination, a great partnership, and this will result in the Sri Lankan consumer being enlightened and being more and more turned on in lifestyle appliances. And ladies and gentlemen, let's find out a little more about what exactly is going to happen together with this partnership. So we are in fact honored by the presence of two gentlemen from Sonashi, and one is from Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, and also the Sonashi Electrical Private Limited, Chennai. So we would like to now invite for a short presentation Mr. Gary Methani, the Managing Director of Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, together with Mr. Naveen Methani, the Managing Director, Sonashi Electrical Private Limited, Chennai. Gentlemen, can we please invite you on stage? Could you please put your hands together and welcome them?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to be here today in Colombo, together with Mr. Ravi Kripalani, Chairman of Sonashi Dubai, and with Mr. Naveen Methani, our Managing Director from Sonashi India. We are very grateful for presence of each one of you here today to join us in this celebration. 25 years ago, Sonashi was formed as a small business, but with a clear vision and a firm goal to provide quality products at competitive prices. With our emphasis on quality and support of our after-sales services, we are proud to have achieved outstanding results from our distributors worldwide. Sonashi Products covers a full range of home appliances, personal care, audio-video, white goods, lighting and electrical products, cookware, and household. We have repeatedly been told by our distributors that our products represent value for money. This means a quality product with a reasonable price. With our own offices in Hong Kong, Dubai, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and India, we have strategically covered distribution of our products worldwide, including Middle East, Africa, and Asia. We also sell our products in America and Europe through our office in Hong Kong. Sonashi has an aggressive marketing campaign through trade exhibitions, TV and radio advertisements, newspapers, and billboards. Sonashi products are confidently placed at major retailers worldwide, together with famous international names, thus establishing our reliability and market acceptance by consumers. Our joint venture with Wicks Sonashi in Sri Lanka is planned by Mr. Chandana Vikramarante, Deputy Chairman of Vikramarante Group of Companies, by carefully selecting product features keeping in mind consumers based in Sri Lanka. We are fortunate to be connected with Vikramarante Group of Companies, a large business conglomerate who are distributors for multinational companies and also major supplier of food ration to Sri Lankan Armed Forces, Ministry of Health, and Department of Prison. Our inquiries revealed Vikram Arante Group has been in business for over 5 decades, and they are firmly rooted in Sri Lankan soil, branching out island-wide with their hard-earned reputation. Our strength is directly due to their efforts. I request Mrs. Nanda Vikramarante, Chairperson of Vikramarante Group of Companies, to bless this co-brand venture of Wicks Sonashi in Sri Lanka to become a leading name in Sri Lanka. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Mr. Gary Methani, the Managing Director, Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, and Mr. Naveen Methani, Managing Director, Sonashi Electrical Private Limited, Chennai. All of us are very, very concerned about value for money. Yes, we always go for value for money. The product that we buy, are we getting value for money? So here's the answer, and the answer is Sonashi, that will turn on your lifestyle. And quality product for a reasonable price and a clear vision with a firm goal. And I'm sure these characteristics, that is a clear vision with a firm goal, was definitely shared by the late David Vikramaratne as well when he started his business or as an entrepreneur. A clear vision with a firm goal that has materialized into a huge conglomerate. And now we see great results with this great partnership with Sonashi and Vikramaratne Group of Companies. And now we're going to in fact celebrate in the form of dance. So we're going to have an entertainment item. So we have the very talented, popular Pasindu Art Academy, dancers of the Pasindu Art Academy for a performance. Let's put our hands together and welcome them on stage. Adding a lot of color and glamour to this evening of celebration, the launch of Wicks Sonashi in Sri Lanka, and we say thank you to Pasindu Art Academy. Thank you very much. We have a very eminent group of people in the audience, and we would like to recognize the presence of the Honorable Isuru Devapriya, the Chief Minister of the Western Province, who just arrived, and we welcome him very warmly on behalf of the Wickramaratne Group of Companies. And we are now coming to our keynote speaker. And this is the moment that we would like to invite our keynote speaker for his address. And we thank him for his gracious presence, and we are really encouraged by his presence as our keynote speaker and also our chief guest. An engineer by profession, as you know, and rendering a great yeoman service even to the power and energy sector when he held the ministerial portfolio of power and energy. Currently, the Minister of Megapolis and Western Development. It is our pleasure now to invite the Honorable Patali Champika Ranavaka, our keynote speaker and chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Minister.
Honorable Ministers, Chief Minister of the Western Province, Secretaries of the Ministries, former Secretary to the President, Mr. Lalit Veetunga, Chairman and Board of Directors of Wickramaratne Group, special invitees from India and overseas, distinguished invitees, dear friends. I am very much thankful for inviting me as the chief guest of the Wicks Sonashi product launching ceremony organized by the Wickramaratne Group of Sri Lanka. I appreciate it very much. I have been informed that the Wickramaratne Group was established in the year 1962 by the founder chairman, Mr. David Wickramaratne. From a very humble beginning, his big business venture has now become a well-established commercial undertaking covering many areas of activities. This is, my friends, the true story of our entrepreneurship and innovativeness, which needs to be identified and recognized by all of us. I am also aware that your company is fully geared to promote and develop our society through many charitable works undertaken on your long journey towards success. A portion of the dividends you have received through hard work and commitment has been distributed among the poorest of the poor. In addition, you have done many contributions in an effort to uplift the Buddhism in our country. This is not by preaching the Dhamma, but actually practicing it. This, in my opinion, is the need of the hour for our country, not only for us, for our business community, but for all of us. Dear friends, we need to develop our own business leaders, including our manpower to the fullest potential. This launching ceremony, in my view, will provide perfect platform for your company and its overseas partners to showcase their products to your staff and the general public. Having said that, in the outset, let me now briefly talk a few words related to me as the Minister in charge of Megapolis and Western Development. It is important to highlight few aspects of the past urban development drives. Firstly, there was no visible public participation with the activities. This has resulted in many a conflict with the urban masses while trying to relocate them in unsustainable manner. The government have tried to work towards the benefit of the general public, however acceptance and participation by them was at a minimum level resulting in a failure at all stages. Sometimes politicians have taken unilateral decisions without consulting the public or any of the stakeholders. Active public participation is a must for any project. Otherwise, the outcome will have to face dire consequences and the project will not be sustainable and bound to fail in the long run. We have clearly understood this situation. It is not sufficient to beautify only the city, but we must consider the thousands of ordinary people living in these cities. They are our brothers and sisters, and they are the people who have taken the burden of working day and night to clean the city, work as drivers, waiters, laborers, etc. We need to also think about the beggars, stray dogs and cows who are roaming our roads frequently and find sustainable solution for them as well. We need to change their lifestyles, and the country needs cities devoid of beggars and stray animals. Garbage issue is another problem dragging on for a long time without a solution being given. This needs to be addressed without any delay. We must think for a sustainable solution to this grave problem, especially for the whole of the Western province. Traffic congestion in the city is another burning issue which needs short, medium, and long-term solutions. These are few points among many others that I wanted to put before you as put forward. This will be an indication of the way we are planning to develop the physical planning of our cities, sufficient for the next 30 years or more. We are trying to do our planning based on the concept of smart cities, which includes economic zone, green zones, urban zones, highways, airports, garbage management, electricity and water supply connected to internet and communication networks. This will create a more people-friendly and beautiful city for all of us. I am also aware that we cannot achieve results within one night. We cannot do miracles also. What matters most is the acceptance by the public and sustainability. We must work for the benefit of the public at all times. In order to achieve these objectives, one will say we need funds, but in my opinion, we need to change the attitude of our people, which is of paramount importance. We need the uninterrupted support from our business leaders, like Wickramaratne Group, to contribute to our society through your corporate social responsibility programs and also through your innovative approach to solve our burning problems. This will be a win-win solution for the business community and to the general public at large. I hope that you all will realize that we intend to work at our burning issues on a different and more human angle so that public and our business community have a very important role to play in this development drive. Once again, my warmest greeting to all of you who have contributed this event to success, and I wish all the best for Wicks Sonashi products launching ceremony organized by the Wickramaratne Group of Company. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you very much. We say a big thank you to our keynote speaker and chief guest, the Honorable Patali Champika Ranavaka, the Minister of Megapolis and Western Development. Thank you once again. We are now going to signifying the Wicks Sonashi launch in Sri Lanka. We are now going to witness the presentation of a very special memento or mementos to be presented on stage. And to do that, we would like to invite two gentlemen representing Wickramaratne Group of Companies, namely the Deputy Chairman, Mr. Chandana Wickramaratne, and Mr. Madhura Wickramaratne, the Managing Director. Gentlemen, can we please invite you on stage? Could you please put your hands together? And this is how the Wickramaratne Group of Companies would like to say a huge thank you to Sonashi for the trust and confidence that they have placed on Wickramaratne Group of Companies in making sure that they become the custodians of the grand world-renowned Sonashi brand and to be distributed in Sri Lanka under the name of Wicks Sonashi. So we would like to now invite four people on stage, namely Mr. Ravi Kriplani, the chairman of Joint Event Trading Company Dubai, Mr. Gary Methani, the Managing Director of Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, Mr. Navin Methani, the Managing Director of Sonashi Electronic Private Limited, Chennai, and Mr. Krish Methani, Director Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong. Welcome, gentlemen, on stage, and we will now see the Deputy Chairman and Managing Director of Wickramaratne Group of Companies presenting tokens of appreciation. Come on, let's put our hands together. Thank you once again, Sonashi, for the trust and confidence that you have placed on the Wickramaratne Group of Companies. And we know that through this partnership, the consumers of Sri Lanka is going to really be delighted and really made very, very happy with your world-renowned brands. So we have a couple of moments for our photographers to capture you in one group photo. And this is definitely going to be a very important picture signifying the Wicks Sonashi launch. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Let's once again put our hands together. And finally, we come to the end of the formal part of the program by inviting the Chief Operating Officer of Vikramaratne Group of Companies, Mr. Shelton Gamage, who will propose the vote of thanks. Can we please welcome on stage Mr. Shelton Gamage?
Distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and joining us today at this momentous occasion. It's great pleasure for me to offer this vote of thanks on behalf of the Board of Directors and the management of Vikramaratne Group of Companies. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest, Honorable Patalli Champika Ranawaka, Minister of Megapolis and Western Development, for the inspiring speech sharing his knowledge and experience among us. Next, I would like to thank our special guest, Honorable A.H.M. Fauzi, Minister of Social Integration, Honorable Lakshman Yapa Abeywadana, State Minister of Finance, Honorable Mahinda Amarveera, Minister of Fisheries, Honorable Isura Deva Priya, Chief Minister of Western Province, Mr. Karunasen Hettiarachi, Secretary to the Ministry of Defense, Mr. AMDU Basnayaka, Secretary to Water Resources, and Mr. Aryaratna Hevage, Chairman Finance Commission, Mr. Hemasiri Fernando, Chairman People's Bank, and all the other secretaries of the ministries who are present here today, for being here today, taking time off from their busy schedules, which enhance the glory of this event. And also, I would like to thank our former Secretary to the President, Mr. Lalit Veeratunga. Our sincere thanks goes to Chairperson of the Vikramaratne Group, Mrs. Nanda Vikramaratne. Madam, your presence here today is a great encouragement to all of us. I would like to thank former Secretary to the Ministry of Labour and later Secretary to the Senior Ministers and presently the Chairman Employees Trust Fund, Mr. Mahinda Madihaheva. Sir, your eternal guidance throughout and the presence here has always been a great strength to all of us. At this juncture, I wish to offer our sincere gratitude to Mr. Ravi Kriplani, Chairman, Joint Venture Trading Company, Dubai, Mr. Gary Matani, Managing Director, Sonashi Limited, Hong Kong, Mr. Naveen Matani, Managing Director, Sonashi Electronic Private Limited, Chennai, and Mr. Rish Matani from Sonai, Hong Kong, reassuring the support for this venture shows your sincere commitment to make this project a success. We are grateful to the General Manager of Bank of Ceylon, Mr. D.M. Gunasekara, along with the officials representing Sampath and other banks for being here today to grace this occasion. Our sincere thanks goes especially to Mr. Chandra Vikramaratne, our Deputy Chairman, and Mr. Madhura Vikramaratne, Managing Director, for their commitment and dedication to make this event a success. We are thankful to the Board of Directors of Vikramaratne Group for being here, ensuring their commitment to the activities of the company. We express our sincere gratitude to all our dealers who have been our live wire for the past so many years. Your presence here today to witness this occasion from length and breadth of the island is an enormous strength to all of us. If not for you all, we wouldn't have been able to come this journey positively in this trade. We seek your continuous support to promote Wicks Sonashi product range, making it the preferred choice among Sri Lankan households in future. We are thankful to all the members of the Vikramaratne family who are present here today, adding glamour to this event. We are thankful to Mr. Ranjit Fernando, manager, and his team at Vikramaratne Trades Private Limited for working tirelessly day and night to make this event a reality. I take this opportunity to honor late Mr. M. Dayananda, who was the manager of Vikramaratne Trades Private Limited at its inception in 1989 for sacrificing 20 years of his life looking after this business as his own child. We are grateful to the members of the staff of Vikramaratne Group, all our distinguished guests and well-wishers for being here tonight to make this a vibrant occasion. It is with pleasure we thank Kalava Group team led by Mr. Madhushankar for elegantly organizing this colorful event in a very short time. Last but not least, we must thank the staff of Galadari Hotel for making excellent arrangements to brighten this evening. Have an enjoyable evening. Cheers. Thank you.
Well-deserved thanks to all by Mr. Shelton Gamage, Chief Operating Officer, Wicks Group. So with that, we come to the end of the formal part of this wonderful evening. And once again, good luck, Wicks Sonashi. Good luck, and may you grow from strength to strength. And we invite you for cocktails and fellowship, and also there'll be Nalaka Saji and Sitaro, a live band that will perform to keep you company during fellowship and cocktails. So once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Aiboan. Enjoy the rest of the evening.